Hey everybody, it's your guy Sly, and I'm back again with another video to go ahead and talk to you guys about some random bullshit and keep it at one take, let it go. Without further ado, I guess we should probably get it started. Alright, so first thing I want to talk to you guys about before I even get into any of that stuff is this video right here. At the beginning of this video, this is uncool, man. If you're gonna play ranked and you're gonna do this to your team, I fast forwarded it as far as I could, as fast as I could, so you could see that it was pretty quick. This is pretty messed up, man. I'm putting you on blast there, random guy. We thought he was gone. We didn't know he was actually until that happened. He is actually just sitting there and not playing. That is a damn shame. Really though. It is pretty messed up to do that as a teammate on a ranked game. If you're gonna play and you don't want to get any points, play regular, my man. Screwing your team like that by giving them only a duo during a ranked game and refusing to move, heal, or anything at all is pretty fucked. Anyways, so let's get into the charge rifle. They got the charge rifle at the beginning of this season, and everybody had so much to say about how awesome it was, or how awful it was. My opinion, take advantage of what they give you. They're giving you a gun that has 0 fall off and gets across the map, and they made the map with huge lines of sight. They also gave cover in those huge lines of sight. It's not just wide open. There's cover everywhere on this map. The only reason why people are complaining about dying to getting lasered by the charge rifle is because they're not using cover. And if it's the people who we're talking about, the people that are using the gun can't aim, I completely disagree. Because you have to have really good aim in order to keep your target in your crosshairs the entire time you're shooting. I think that's a hell of a lot harder than pulling your trigger repeatedly and just spamming bullets downrange. Personal opinion, so. When they gave it the nerf, I feel like they gave it exactly what it needed. They took out the extended mags, and they gave it a damage drop-off once it hit a certain point. I do believe it's 250, 300 meters. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's a decent distance. It's a distance far enough that if you were to shoot somebody with any other gun, you're still gonna get that damage, so I don't know why everybody's complaining. If you hit somebody at 600 meters with a headshot with a Kraber, you're going to knock them. If you hit somebody with a longbow at 600 meters, you're going to get good damage. I think it's kind of weird that everybody's complaining that since it's such an accurate gun, they want the damage drop-off. I'll take it. I'm okay with that. As long as you guys don't ruin everything. Oh, and last thing I have to say about the charge rifle is, for all of the people that are talking shit about it, just stop. They'll nerf it again, or they'll change it again eventually. If you don't like the fact that they gave you a gun to utilize for long-range engagements, and you're just kind of complaining about dying from it, maybe you should jump on the train, man. Don't knock it till you try it. Or, I guess, you'll get knocked unless you try it. Alright, so let's get into the next part. It's duos. Duos is coming out on the 5th, and I'm super excited. Me and my buddy, we play duos more than anything because the odds that we've got a third on at the same time, a consistent third, super low. We almost never play with a third unless it's a random. And I'm okay with that too, because we've made a lot of friends playing with randoms. All I'm saying is, when we're playing as a trio, as a full squad, and then that third person that's not part of our beforehand group decides they don't know who we are and they don't want to jump with us, we're immediately cutting our fighting forces down by a third. It's crazy. Once you go from 3 to 2, the gunfights get twice as hard, if not 3 times as hard, just because of that one person missing. So having a duo to begin with, I'm looking forward to it. Super excited. I have an idea for a completely different mode altogether. It's paintball. 100% it's paintball. You've got 10 squads of 2. You throw them in a map like the Thunderdome, just a small, nice line of sight for both close, long, mid. You got a little bit of everything. And you give them no damage. Instead, you give each team a different color. And each team, at the end of the game, is put in standings according to how much paint they've covered the other teammates in. So, if you've got a team that's rocking everybody at the beginning of the match, you can still take it back from them. There are so many people who play this game, and they don't want to load the game up, go ahead and land, and then start finding weapons just to die immediately, or to find a bunch of really cool stuff, and then go out for a gunfight and die immediately. A lot of these people that are super scared of gunfights because they don't want to die are definitely going to love a game like this. Just because you don't die, but it's still fun competition. You're getting to shoot these other people with your teammate in a small arena, and it's still just as much fun and competition as it would be if you were to be playing for, you know, life and death stake. Nobody dies, everybody has a good time. I don't know. I think it'd be really fun. And it'd be a lot nicer to play games with all of the new people so they could, like, I don't know, maybe get used to shooting and tracking moving targets, as well as working with one teammate in a close quarter environment. It's a good idea, in my opinion, for any new mode to come out that's completely different from what's already been there. We've had Infected, we've had ranked playlists. The only time that I've seen a paintball game was in Halo, and that was a long time ago. Looking forward to something new. Thanks again for Shadowfall, by the way. I really would think that it'd be a lot better if it was in squads. Kinda want to throw out there that all of those before game teamers, just gonna leave it at that. So, I've talked about the new mode, I've talked about a new mode that I want, talked about the charge rifle. I would like to know what you guys would like for a new mode. Maybe even a new gun. Everybody's talking about the charge rifle, but maybe my buddy is looking forward to a shotgun, a new shotgun. Maybe an automatic one, or one that's like a little bit more of a blunderbuss, and then you've got some that are more of like a longer range shotgun that can't have spread. You know, one with a just something new, something different. I'm excited to hear whatever you guys got. I am a big fan of sharing ideas and collaborating them all together to come up with a really cool concept. And I'm excited for everybody's opinions. As long as you don't force it on anybody else, I'm alright with it. And last but not least, I just want to throw in this ranked thing one more time. If you guys are playing ranked and you're trying to get that RP grind like a lot of us are, because, you know, everybody wants to get that dive trail, please, try not to do what that first guy did. All of us grinding to Diamond, Predator, and Platinum would very much appreciate it. Well, that's going to have to be the end of this video. And I just wanted to let you guys know I appreciate you coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. And if you can, stop by and drop by and say hello on stream. every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 p.m. Pacific. Have a good one.
Oh, oh, I got to watch that. You swing at him, Roger. You swing for the fences, man.